How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so very much for taking time for tuning into the video. A judge has dismissed the NRA's bankruptcy case. Does this mean the NRA is on the verge of a complete and total shutdown? Let's take a closer look. The NRA's attempt at declaring bankruptcy in its bid to leave New York State from Texas has been dismissed, putting the Second Amendment rights organization at risk of a complete and total shutdown by New York's Attorney General. The NRA filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in January, explaining in a news release that its aim was to restructure the association as a Texas nonprofit to exit what it believes is a corrupt political and regulatory environment in New York. Months earlier, New York Attorney General Letitia James, who is a Democrat, sued the organization in an attempt to dissolve it entirely over allegations of fraud and misuse of donor funds. But a judge on Tuesday dismissed the NRA's bankruptcy case, finding the NRA was just using the bankruptcy as a vehicle to avoid James' attempt to dissolve it for alleged corruption. James said that she will press forward for a 2022 trial against the NRA, where she is seeking the removal of CEO Wayne LaPierre and the dissolution of the organization along with restitution and penalties. Stephen Gutowski, who is a firearms reporter and founder of The Reload, wrote after the bankruptcy dismissal, "The complete and total shutdown of the NRA is now more likely than ever." Gutowski also said the NRA's bankruptcy strategy was conceived by CEO Wayne LaPierre and outside counsel Bill Brewer, without input from the NRA's full board, as a way to protect the group from dissolution by James. But it was considered a long shot by experts from the beginning, with many, including Howard University bankruptcy expert Matthew Bruckner, explicitly calling it a Hail Mary maneuver. Following the judge's dismissal, LaPierre issued the following statement: "The NRA remains committed to its members and our plan for the future. Although we are disappointed in some aspects of the decision, there is no change in the overall direction of our association, its programs, or its Second Amendment advocacy. Today is ultimately about our members, those who stand courageously with the NRA in defense of constitutional freedom. We remain an independent organization that can chart its own course, even as we remain in New York to confront our adversaries. The NRA will keep fighting as we've done for over 150 years. The NRA further noted that the court found the organization could still make its move to Texas without bankruptcy filing. The organization also vowed to continue fighting against James, who previously called the NRA a criminal enterprise and a terrorist organization." I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. Do you think the dismissal of the NRA's bankruptcy case puts another nail in the coffin of the NRA? And do you think they're on the verge of a complete and total shutdown? Or do you think they'll find a way to move to Texas and also beat the charges that they face in New York State? And if I gave you some information that you found useful and possibly didn't know, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit those post notifications. And I will see you in the next video.